The average American sits 8 hours a day. Think about it, sits 8 hours a day. Your butt could be a problem for your health. I chatted with Ivan Hernandez about sitting disease. Check it out.
Many people that are working throughout the day that live sedentary lives, even after work, people are sitting, at home watching TV. People are sitting during long commutes. So these hours are tallying up at the end of the day. Average American now is sitting close to 8 hours a day. So it's a concern. And what we know is that sitting makes us bigger, weaker, and sicker. And it's been associated with a number of diseases, cardiovascular disease, it's been associated with stroke and cancer, and even recent studies have connected the dots with mortality. So we need to get up and start moving much more.
Okay, so we talked about the dangers. Again, 7.7 hours a day, and the key is to cut sitting time in half. Increases life by 2 years?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Okay, first of all, why in the hell are we sitting down doing this interview?
We should be standing. That's a little ironic.
Right, so we got the overhang right here. So yeah, because I ain't trying to I ain't trying to sit here and check out early. So all right. So 2.2 years?
There are a number of studies. There's a large body of evidence that's showing how sitting actually decreases our life expectancy. There was a study that showed that if you were to cut your hours under 2, you would reduce the likelihood of cardiovascular disease by 80% when they compare that with groups that sit over 4 hours a day. So there are definitely strong correlations between sitting. In fact, it's been dubbed as sitting being the new smoking. Sitting is the new smoking.
Sitting is the new smoking?
That's right. That's right. We know that smoking is harmful, and we all know the deleterious effects of that, but people don't realize how harmful sitting could actually be.
Okay, so if I'm at work and I'm sitting down, okay, so I'm at work, you keep standing. So I'm at work, I'm sitting down. So what I do, because if my job requires me to work the phones, and for me to have to do stuff, what should I be doing?
Got it.
If I'm sitting down?
You should be every 20, 30 minutes, try to get up if you can. Okay, at least once.
Okay, so we say get up. Like how long? If I get up, okay, so fine. Okay, I've been sitting down. So I get up.
Stand up, walk around, go to the bathroom, get some water, speak with a colleague if you need to instead of writing an email or sending out a text. Our body goes into storage mode when we sit down, and so a number of things physiologically start happening. We stop metabolizing sugar and fat, and inflammation ensues. So we need to get up. We need to start circulating blood, because when blood becomes stagnant, circulation, that's when bad things happen.
Okay, so if I have a job and it requires for me to be on the phone,
got it.
I should get one of those headsets that allows me to sort of roam around and walk, or at least stand up and talk?
Well, I tell you, not only you should get that, but you should consider getting a standing desk or a convertible desk. That's become very trendy recently. In fact, there's some studies that show that there's increased mental acuity when you're standing versus sitting. So productivity actually increases as well when you compare that to sitting.
Okay, so let's take a seat. So you're not sitting down. So we are sitting here. It's time for a meeting. You say have walking meetings?
Yeah, well, why have a board meeting? If you want to be sharp, if you want to get good ideas, stand up, walk around, and, have a meeting. Have a conference while you're walking around. I think that's a much better and healthier alternative.
One, that's a good idea. I can't stand them daggone PowerPoints, so that's a good idea. So that way I don't have to do the PowerPoints.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So what else? So if you're at work and so okay, fine. Look, I can't just decide to walk around and just leave. So are there some exercises that I should be doing? What? Are there some butt exercises or something? What am I stretching? What am I doing?
I often describe sitting on a chair like wearing a cast. What happens when we take off a cast? Our muscles become atrophic, they become weak, they become dysfunctional. And so outside of the metabolic diseases, the heart disease, obesity, and all those things, we're at risk for back pain, neck pain, a host of other musculoskeletal problems.
You're going to have a weak butt.
That's right. And so you know, when you take off this cast, all these things happen. Sitting on a chair does the same thing. So the exercises that I generally prescribe are things that combat those ill effects of sitting. So things that engage the back of the body, the posterior chain as we call it. So squatting, hinging exercises like deadlifting, any pulling exercises. You know, what I tell people is when you go to the gym, work on your body, work on the part of your body that you don't see when you look in a mirror. So when you look in a mirror, you don't see your back, you don't see your sides. Those are the ones that you want to work on because those are the anti-gravity muscles that help you to remain erect while you're standing and walking.
All right, so what about, okay, so we talk about at work, but what about folks who, my dad does this here, so he's watching, and I do, because, you know, he watches a lot of news, stuff along those lines, and I'm like, you got to keep moving. So, all right, so if I'm at home watching TV, so what should I do? Watch TV standing up?
You should. Every commercial break, stand up, walk around. It's not uncommon for retirees to start sitting longer and watching TV. And, you know, again, the research indicates how harmful it is. So every hour, try to get up for 10 minutes, even if it's going into the kitchen, going in the bathroom, walking around, watching TV while standing up. You want to get the blood circulating. You want to increase your metabolism and get out of this storage mode. You know, humans are nothing more than relics of evolution, and we're designed as mammals to walk around and stand around. Prehistoric man, we gathered, we hunted, and we have to live in a similar fashion. Not so much, you know, looking out for our next meal, but you know, by killing animals. But the point is that we need to stand, we need to walk, we need to engage in locomotive activity so that our bodies are moving. Move often and move well, and if you do that,
so you're not
be safe.
You're not down with binge TV watching, huh?
I'm not down with that at all. I try to limit my TV as much as I can. I try to limit my TV as much as I can.
All right. Well, how can folks reach you to get more information?
You could reach me at Dr.Ivan PT on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I'm currently doing a campaign on Facebook, Health is Wealth. So if you want to join that, you could do that as well through Facebook.
So First Lady Michelle Obama got less move. So your campaign is what? Shake your butt?
No, it's actually called Health is Wealth. In fact, I brought a shirt.
Health is wealth. You got to mix in. You got to throw move your butt in there or something. Come on, man. You got to like make it jazzy, sexy.
You got to make it jazzy, right?
Right. So you say health is wealth. Health is wealth.
That's right.
I got to rename your campaign, bro.
I thought it had a nice buzz, but you know, I'm in for suggestions.
You gotta say, move your butt.
Move your butt. Okay.
Move your butt. Okay. Or Mystical got a song, but we ain't gonna talk about that one. All right, Doc, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, back in 60 seconds. The News Rundown, TV1.